You don't need to eat chicken, broccoli, and rice when you can make healthy bibimbap at home. It has chicken, spicy, sticky, sweet chicken, a bunch of different vegetables, and rice. It's low calorie, it's loaded with protein, it's really healthy, and this bibimbap sauce is to die for. You'll put this on everything. Cut up 448 grams or 1 pound of chicken thighs. Take off the fat by slicing it off with the knife, and then cut against the grain. The grain runs this way, up and down. So cut the chicken thigh in half, and then slice thin strips this way. That's gonna keep each of the pieces real tender. There we go, 448 grams, and look at all this fat we took off. That is so many calories we're saving by just trimming the chicken. I missed, no. All the toppings on a bibimbap are awesome, and we wanna keep this recipe super simple and easy, so let's start by quick pickling some vegetables. The first thing I have is some grated carrots. To this, we're gonna add 25 grams of erythritol. It is my favorite sweetener. It tastes like sugar to me. We also want 15 grams of salt. The salt is gonna bring out all the moisture out of the carrots. I know this looks like a lot of salt, but do not worry. Acid plus the salt is gonna draw all the moisture out of the carrots, and there's gonna be carrot pickled juice sitting at the bottom, and we're not gonna eat that, so it's not gonna be too salty, don't worry. 25 grams of this, rice vinegar. Now give this a really good mix. Next vegetable, bean sprouts. These are crispy. Same exact thing, 15 grams of salt, 25 grams of erythritol, 25 grams of rice wine vinegar, and I want this to be a little spicy, so I'm gonna add in some crushed chili flakes. If you've never bought bean sprouts, they're really crispy, they're really crunchy. They're from Pad Thai, but we're using them in something different today. Next up, Persian cucumbers. These are baby seedless cucumbers, that's all it is. Just don't get the giant fat cucumber, get the small ones because they don't have seeds and they just look and taste better in my opinion. Chop the ends off, we don't want those. I have 3 of these and they're giving me body dysmorphia, so I'm gonna chop these up as fast as I possibly can. Small coins, and just toss them in a bowl. No, no, no! I don't really like cucumber. I like to chop these not super thin. I want some bite and some texture to them. So like that, however big that is. I'm not being very descriptive here. Don't chop it paper thin, leave some space. Erythritol, a little bit less though this time. Salt. Rice wine vinegar, same process guys. But we're using a little bit less for the cucumbers because I want these spicy. So 20 grams of sriracha. Hoi fun. Why is there a sriracha shortage? Why? Guess what I looked up? How much it costs to ship sriracha to my house because I can't find it in the store. $100 for 2 bottles of sriracha. That's ridiculous. They're trying to rip me off. Tabasco sriracha is the best I can do. It's $3.50 at Walmart. It's like Tabasco and sriracha combined. Tabasco is the best hot sauce of all time. Sriracha is number 2. And you combine them and it's trash. Well, it's not that bad. Mix this up. And if you want it more spicy, add more sriracha. To marinate the chicken and also create the bibimbap sauce, we're gonna use gochujang. It's a Korean fermented chili red pepper paste. It is thick, it is spicy, and it is so flavorful. Take some. I think it's pretty good. We need some ginger for the marinade as well. I don't have a zester, but I have a spoon. And if you have a spoon, you could peel ginger. You just whack at it and peel with a spoon. And look at that, the skin comes right off. Take all the ginger. We're gonna take 15 grams of gochujang. You can add more if you want it spicier. 60 grams of soy sauce. 20 grams of rice wine vinegar, 30 grams of erythritol, or sugar. If you're bulking and you're dirty bulking, go with sugar. So add some teaspoons of garlic powder and mix this up. And once the marinade is all mixed up and it looks like this, you can set this aside. This doesn't need to marinate for long because this is a quick meal and it's an easy meal. We don't need to do this overnight. There's one ingredient I didn't add to the marinade that I'm gonna get a little bit of hate for not adding, but it is sesame oil. Why did I not add it? You could probably guess why. Because it has a lot of calories in its oil, and I'm gonna use it later on in this recipe, so you're still gonna get the flavor. It smells super nutty and aromatic. It's so distinct, the scent of it and the flavor too. And that's why a little bit goes such a long way. It smells like Chinese food, honestly. And we're gonna use it in the bibimbap sauce. This is not traditional. 15 grams of sugar-free maple. Always gotta do quality assurance, okay? 15 grams. You wanna measure this out because it's so calorie dense. Every gram is like 12 calories. 100 grams of gochujang. It's gonna be a spicy sauce. I'm grabbing these big teaspoons of this. This stuff is so good. 35 grams rice vinegar. I like it pretty acidic. I need another knob of ginger for the sauce and 3 cloves of garlic. Oh my God, peeling garlic is so annoying, but you wanna know the trick? You take a garlic clove, you smash it, and then look at that. The peel comes right off. Chop the life out of this. Ginger and garlic is chopped. Put it in the marinade. No, sorry. Sauce, not marinade. Blend. The sauce is pretty thick and insanely flavorful. We want to dilute it a little bit. Some water. 45 grams. This is blended, and oh no! With the sriracha shortage, I might never see one of these again, so I washed it out. I'm gonna try to pour it in, except I don't have a funnel, so just go slow. This isn't sriracha, but we got our bibimbap sauce done. Now's a really good time to mix your vegetables again. Look at all the water that has come out of here. You see how that acid plus that salt draws out all the water from the vegetables? These cucumbers are getting so much softer too. Mix these around. Oh my God, that's a lot. Now's a good time to make the rice. You want to use jasmine rice. I went to Thailand to buy this rice, but you could buy the rice from anywhere. Just cook it in a rice cooker according to package instructions. It's typically 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. Make sure you wash the rice really well. Swish your hand around. You see how the water is not clear? It's starchy. Keep washing the rice until the water is clear. After the 5th time of washing it, look how clear that water is. 1 cup rice to 1.5 cups water. 100 grams of spinach in a hot pan. Sprinkle on a big pinch of salt and let it cook down. And once it's wilted down like this, shut off the heat and add in 2 cloves of finely chopped garlic. And mix this around, let the residual heat cook the garlic. Pan's on high heat again. Spray with some oil. Time to cook the chicken. Throw it in the pan. We don't want to use this extra marinade right now because the water in it is going to not let the chicken get brown. Spread out the chicken into one giant flat layer like that. Let this cook without touching it for 3 minutes so it gets crispy on one side. After 4 to 5 minutes of not touching the chicken, you can see a lot of the sauce has evaporated. And look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. It's like crusted on the outside and that sauce has stuck to it. And we got those dark sticky bits, which is going to taste so good. Now we can add in the rest of the marinade and continue to cook this on a medium heat until all of that marinade gets soft and gooey and sticky. That's perfect. Kill the heat. Let it cool. Get some rice, some carrots, throw some cucumber on, some bean sprouts. That chicken is beautiful. Throw that on. I have some kimchi that I'm just gonna chop up because I don't like the giant pieces in this. It's only 15 calories per ounce and it's so tasty. Just cut it into smaller pieces so that it's easier to mix in with everything. That goes on. And of course we gotta top this thing off with a fried egg, oil. Oh, that kind of worked, wow. Egg on, a little bit of black sesame seeds for color, and a little bit of chopped green onion. And then can't forget going with your bibimbap sauce. And there we go. If you divide all the toppings into 4 and the chicken into 4 and you make 4 bowls, then each bowl is 520 calories and 38 grams of protein. Check out my cookbook, link in the description. It has over 100 recipes and I'm constantly updating it, so when you buy it once, you get all future updates for free. Mix everything. Faster, faster. I'll hold the bowl for you.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah. Oh, let me add some bibimbap sauce. Yeah. Okay, now mix. My roommate mixed this up for me. I'm gonna try it though, and then he gets the rest of it. I've been filming for the last 3 hours. He deserves some bibimbap. I gotta get everything. Chicken, rice, cucumber, carrot, it's all in there. Cheers. That hits. There's so much flavor in one bowl. You got the chicken that's sticky and sweet. The cucumbers are pickled and sweet and add flavor. The carrots are crunchy, the bean sprouts are crunchy, and then the rice brings everything together. And that egg, that fattiness from the egg yolk is running through everything. Thank you so much for watching the video. Give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video.